it burns.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up.
Hey guys, it's Mahogany. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with a new video. So today's video is gonna be about my laser hair removal. I got laser hair removal in February. It is now April. Like I said, I was having camera issues. I tried to go in there and vlog, you know, my experience. I do have a couple clips that I am gonna put in here for you guys. So if you guys are interested in getting laser hair removal, I'm gonna tell you guys how I started and what made me get it and how my first session went. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. So I was looking into getting laser hair removal because I have very coarse hair, like my underarm hair, like everything is like curly and coarse. So you know, when you shave, mainly for like African American skin, our hair is very coarse and like curly, and my hair is like very curly and coarse. So you know, when you shave, it kind of leaves like a little bit of a shadow. I don't like that, and I have that on my bikini area. And then you know, when you shave your underarms, they get dark and you know, stuff like that. So I got laser hair removal done to my bikini area. So I also have ingrown hairs on my face. I get them and they're starting to leave marks. Like I'm just becoming, as I'm getting older, like I'm becoming more hairy. I don't understand if it's my hormones, what's going on, but it's driving me crazy. So I decided one day that fuck it, I'm just gonna go get laser hair removal and see what it does. So I found a place on Groupon. I have a lot of places on Groupon. I heard Satori Laser is a really good place, but I actually really wanted to go there originally, but the package that I wanted they did not have. I didn't want to get like 3 sessions. I want to get a whole full 6 sessions, and they didn't have that available on Groupon anymore, so I just said forget it. Her Satori Laser is a good place. Laser Away, a lot of people go there. I think the next time I do decide to get laser hair removal, when I'm done with the area that I'm doing now, I think I'm gonna do someplace else. That was my first choice, Satori Laser, but I ended up not going there. I went to a place called Bared Monkey Spa, or Bared Monkey Laser Spa. I'll, you know, have it on the screen for you guys if I'm incorrect. But yeah, I went to a place, it's in the city, it's in Manhattan, and it's on 34th Street. Well, you get off on 34th Street, and I think it's on 32nd Street. I really wish I did more research on the place before I booked it, but I was being so fast, and for the price, I was like, damn, you know, like, I'm gonna just do it. If I remember correctly, I spent, I think, $180 on 6 full sessions of the bikini area. So that's what I paid for on Groupon. The place is not like a actual storefront, it's in a building. So the first time I went, I was like, where the fuck am I going? Like, I couldn't find the place because it was in a building. I'm looking for a sign that says Bared Monkey Laser Spa, and I didn't see that because it was in a building. I think it was on the 11th floor, and you just walk straight down the hall, and it was in there. But they did seem to be getting a lot of business, because the first day I went, when I came in, it was empty, and then right after that, like 3 other girls came in after that, and they had a session too. And then when I just did my last session, which was about 2 weeks ago, it was empty when I came in, but then when I was leaving, it was 2 other people waiting. So people go there, you know, and they have like a lot of reviews on Groupon. So let's get into my first session. My first session was in February. I ended up only doing the bikini line because I'm so slow. I didn't even know that I paid for the full bikini. I thought I only paid for the bikini line. So I ended up only doing the bikini line, but that was my main purpose of even getting the laser hair removal, because you know, like I said, my hair is really coarse and like curly. You know, when you shave a lot, I used to shave a lot when I was younger. I haven't shaved in a really long time. I just started back shaving because when you go get laser hair removal, you have to be completely shaved when you go, or they'll charge you to shave the area for you, whatever area you're getting laser. They'll charge to shave it for you if you're not already shaved. So prior to that, I haven't shaved in years. Like, I just used like a little I don't even think I have it in here, a little like trimmer thing, and I just, you know, do that because I haven't shaved in probably about like a good 3 years. Like, honestly, I haven't picked up a razor for just the bikini area. Like, I shaved my underarms and my legs, but for the bikini area, I stopped a long time ago because, you know, it was leaving like, you know, like the little shaving marks, the little dark shaving marks, and that's not cute, especially in the summer. That was my main purpose of getting laser hair removal to begin with, because I heard, you know, obviously it slows down the hair growth and it makes the area lighter over time. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what that's about. So my first session, I went there and I was annoyed with how the session went, but I did see results very fast. So the lady who did mine, I don't know if I should say her name. I'm gonna say her name. Her name was Kathy, and she did not speak good English. Everybody in there is Chinese, so their English isn't that good, and I didn't understand shit she was saying, like, honestly. And I'm one of those people where, like, if I don't understand you, I don't want to keep saying, like, what did you say? So I was just like, you know, like, and she wasn't very vocal. Like, that was my first session, so I was expecting her to, you know, explain the process to me, although I know what I'm getting myself into. But still, if, let's say, like, I'm a makeup artist, so if somebody comes to get their makeup done for the first time, I'm gonna ask some questions, you know. She didn't do any of that. She literally was like, lay down, like, ready to get to it. And I'm like, miss, like, I was asking her questions about the machines and, you know, stuff like that. And she was just like ready to go, and she was just talking so fast, and I couldn't understand what she was saying, so that was annoying. And she was she wasn't rough, but she was moving way too fast for somebody who is having their first session. I feel she was just moving too quick. Like, sis, chill. Granted, it didn't hurt. I'm gonna get into that too later on, like how it feels. It didn't hurt, but at the same time, I would expect for her to be a little more gentle, being that it was my first time. So my first session, like I said, was with Kathy. All you have to do, you strip from the waist down, and then they, you know, they give you some glasses to put on, so, you know, I guess you don't get like anything in your eyes. And then she just went to work after that. Put like some liquid stuff on me. I don't know if that was like numbing cream or anything, but then she started to proceed with the lasering. So I was asking her questions about the machines, and like I said, I didn't really I tried as best as I could to understand what she was saying, but I really couldn't. So yeah, that was my first session, and I'm not gonna say it went good, but I'm not gonna say it went bad either. I didn't get like hurt or burnt or anything, like, so it wasn't really a bad experience. I just wish that I would have gotten more information first time around. I kind of wish I would have went with someone different, because when I got there, prior to me going, when I booked it on Groupon, I was reading the reviews, and a lot of people were saying that Kathy was rough. So when I got there, when she called my name, I was like, okay. So I got up and went back, and then once I got back there and I was already laying down, I asked her what's her name, and she said Kathy, and in the back of my head, I'm like, oh shit, this is the lady that people were complaining about. So I made sure the next time that I went, I didn't have her, and I said that to him, I don't want her. So I just went 2 weeks ago. I had a new lady, and she was amazing. Let me backtrack because I skipped something. So my first session, you can't take a shower afterwards because you don't want any soap hitting that area. I usually always take a shower before I go, and then, you know, I can't take one after. I'll take one like the next morning. So I just went 2 weeks ago to my second session. I had a different lady. She was amazing. She explained it to me a lot better than, you know, my first time going, and she was a lot more gentle. So like I told you guys in the beginning, the first time I went, I only did the bikini line because I didn't realize that I paid for the full bikini. So the second time I went, they did the full bikini, my whole entire thing. So the night before, I shaved everything completely bald. Like I said, I don't shave. I usually trim, but you have to have like a super close shave because, you know, you don't want the machine to like pick up any hair. I guess it'll like hurt, so they want you to have like a super like bald like area. So I shaved as much as possible, tried to get all in the little crevices, because, you know, it'd be like a little hair in there that you don't even see, like, you know. So I tried to, you know, get down there as much as possible. So my second session that I had 2 weeks ago, it was a lot better. I had a different person do it. Her name was Ting, if you guys are interested. Her name is Ting. She was amazing, and she's younger, because Kathy was kind of an older lady. Ting was a lot younger, so I liked her a lot better. Not that like an older person could do it, but she was like, I just felt like she was like, I can't explain it, but I just liked her a lot better. She just basically proceeded with the same thing that we did the first time, but she told me, oh, we're gonna be using a higher machine. Like, she was explaining to me, she's asking me, oh, does that hurt? Are you in pain? Does it, you know, stuff like that. So I like that about her. If you're doing like any type of procedure on me, I'm gonna want you to be, you know, be like, you know, asking me questions. I don't know if it's just me, but that's just, you know, how I am. As far as pain, honestly, it does not hurt. I know a lot of people think laser hair removal hurts. I went into it thinking it hurts, but my cousin got laser hair removal down there in the same area as well, but she went to a different place. She went to Laser Away, and she kept telling me, no, it doesn't hurt, it just stings a little. And it definitely does sting just a little bit. Like, I feel like the top part of your like bikini area, that hurts the least. but once they get lower and lower, like it's more sensitive, so it like stings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little jumpy, but it did not hurt. Like honestly, as to pain tolerance, I would definitely say it was probably like a 4, because it did not hurt. Like honestly, it does not hurt. It's just like kind of a sting slash tingle, you know, especially in a sensitive area like that. Like you're not expecting anything to be, you know, going on down there, so any like slight like touch, you're like jumpy. So that's how I was, like just a little jumpy, but it honestly doesn't hurt. Like I said, pain tolerance 1 to 10, I'll honestly give it like a 4, maybe a 5, because you know certain areas, like once they do like the lips, that part is a little like, oh bitch, like, you know, like that part is a little, but it honestly isn't bad. Like really, it really isn't bad. And as far as the hair growing back, the first time I went, like I said, I only did the bikini line, and I don't get a lot of hair in the bikini line anyway. I don't know if maybe it's because I've never, like, I don't get a bush down there. I know some people like be having like the crazy bushes. I don't get that. I never really did. Like my hair will grow, but I don't get bushy. Like regardless of how long it grows out, I don't get a bush. Like, you know, it'll get hairy, don't get me wrong, I know that might be TMI, it'll get hairy, but I don't get bushes down there, like, at all. I don't know if maybe it's because I used to shave a lot when I was younger, but I don't really get hair on my bikini line. But my main thing was the ingrowns. Like I get a lot of ingrowns. That was my main reasoning for getting laser hair removal in the first place, because I get like a lot of ingrowns, and I don't understand why, because I don't really shave. I don't shave. I haven't shaved in years, so I don't understand why I'm getting ingrown hairs and I don't shave. I don't know. But that was my main thing. And another thing that's really important that I didn't even really pay attention to, you have to exfoliate down there, and I honestly wasn't really doing that, but now I do, because especially after the laser they tell you like you have to exfoliate. So I've been exfoliating maybe 2 or 3 times a week in the shower. I exfoliate that area. I do, you know, the bikini line. I do the whole thing. Actually, I do the whole entire thing, just to like get out like the dead skin, or, you know, to prevent ingrowns. Like I get ingrowns still, but not as much, because I guess, you know, the laser is doing its job. But the hair has been growing back a lot thinner. I usually like to tweeze. You know, when you get ingrown hairs, I like to tweeze, and I haven't been getting them. And when I did my first session with just the bikini line, the hair grew back a lot thinner, and like when I was like tweezing it, it was so freaking thin, it was coming out like nothing. I was like, oh my god, yes, it's working. So then when I just had my second session, they did the whole thing, and when I was done, the lady was like, well, it might grow back a little faster, but it's gonna grow back thin. Sure enough, it grew back not super thin. Like the hair is still dark, but it's a lot thinner. Like, you know, sometimes like the hair will lighten up. The hair is still dark, but it was a lot thinner. Like, so like when you go to like pluck it, it's literally, you know, sometimes you gotta dig, like, you know, like really gotta pull the hair out. I wasn't having that issue. So I didn't shave yesterday, but I trimmed, because like I said, the lady told me that it'll grow back faster. I just had my second session 2 weeks ago, actually. And I also forgot to mention, I paid for a session of 6, so I have 4 more sessions left. Like I said, I have my next appointment May 15th, but maybe I'll take you guys with me. Maybe I should vlog that, since I didn't get to vlog the first time. I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so I just trimmed last night, and the hair was like so thin, like it was literally like falling off. So I'm like, this is amazing. She said after my 3rd or 4th session, I should see the area lightening, because that's like my main thing. I really want to lighten the area. But as far as like actual hair removal, like I feel like it's working, because my hair is growing in thinner, and it's only my 2nd session, so I know by the time like my 3rd or 4th session, I should be good. Like I have 6 sessions, I'm gonna go through with all of them, but I definitely feel like it's working so far. So if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I don't think I did. Also, you have to get it every 6 weeks. It's not something that you could just do like every 2 weeks. Like I thought like, oh, once I do it, I can just come back in a week and get it done over. No, you have to give your skin time to, you know, process. So it's every 6 weeks. So I just did, like I said, my session 2 weeks ago, my 2nd session. So my next session is not until May 15th, and then my session after that is at the end of June or early July, something like that. I don't really remember. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated on my laser hair removal process. Once I'm done with the process, I'm definitely gonna come back and make another video and share with you guys. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.